Hello. How's everybody doing? Webcam did not seem to work this time. I don't know why. Hello, hello. One of these days I'll get to the bottom of this mystery of the webcam. And by get to the bottom of it, I mean boot up Windows and see if it happens there as well, because it might. But yeah, until then, please imagine the most handsome human face imaginable down at the bottom of the screen in a little box where Doom's face normally goes. Yeah. Hi everybody. Welcome to WAD Wednesday. We're going to pick a completely random Doom level and we're going to talk about it. This will probably be the last stream of the year. I'm going to be traveling over the holidays, and I'm not counting on the bandwidth that I have there being good enough. And who knows, I might be busy drinking nogs or something. Anyway, you can't see it, but I'm going to rub the Plushy Pan Elemental's head for good luck and hope that we get something good. And yeah, let's hit random file and get underway. TIC's Desperado Guns. We've seen a little weapon mod from The Innocent Crew before. I forget if it worked or not. These old mods that were made for Vanilla Doom, these weapon mods, don't have a great chance of working in modern Z-Doom in my experience, but we'll try it anyway. Okay, so we'll load that into Force Your Way Through, acronymed as FYWY through.zip. It's from 2005. It's by Tom Boyles. Wolfenstein feel, but a lot stinking harder to stay alive. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's play that then. Force Your Way Through by Tom Boyles. Okay. And then previously, yeah, we're also going to load in The Innocent Crew something something. Oh yes, yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you're getting some use out of WAD Smoosh. I saw somebody, yeah, somebody else was posting about it, gearing up for some holiday Doom playing, which I am happy to enable. Okay, so yeah, let's boot up Force Your Way Through, possibly with TIC's Desperado Guns. And as always, if the weapon mod is too obtrusive or annoying. Actually, I forgot. Let me check and see what let's see what WADs are in this. Okay, this is E2M3. WAD Smoosh is a program that I made that if you feed it your vanilla Doom WADs like Doom.wad and Doom2.wad and all the final Doom stuff and master levels and whatever, it will just compile it all into a single PK3 iWAD file that you can use, and it gives you this, where all of the different chapters of officially released Doom are available to you, all from here. And that's convenient in a lot of ways, because you don't have to think about what game is supported by what you're playing. So in this case, I think we're going to have to load up this map manually because it's E2M3, and I don't necessarily feel like playing through E2M1 and E2M2 just to get... Okay, so this is a map from Force Your Way Through. It's a map from 2005. We've got the standard E2M3 music playing here. And we've got this gray stone that, as I think I've said before, I am unable to see as anything but the default texture in Slade's level editor. So it always feels a bit basic to me. But that's not necessarily fair, because, you know, maybe they were making a very intentional choice. So, yeah, okay, we've got these different... Got some fairly basic kind of rectilinear rooms. Some light archways. Not a lot going on in the lighting or architecture front. Some rough texture alignment there. I didn't look in the README. This might be this author's first README, first first released level. So I don't want to go too hard on them, but yeah, I am also not seeing anything in the weapon mods. So those things are always really touch and go to just load in from the command line sight unseen. So it's possible there's a trick, and then I didn't. And then I didn't bother to fiddle with it, but I try to keep things moving. A weapon mod is, oh my goodness, we're getting overwhelmed by cacodemons. Well, maybe not overwhelmed, but you know, they're here to party. They're really here to party. A weapons mod is just anything that doesn't change any of the levels in Doom, but it replaces some of the weapons, either by giving them a different behavior or different graphics or just creating altogether new things. So yeah, and people did them back in the day, but it was way harder with the tools. And I don't want to be in this room with these monsters. Ow. I'm getting torn up. I really do not have enough ammo to take on all of these monsters. That's a problem. Okay, now maybe I do. SquarePeg asks, a buddy of mine is working on a fully functional WAD parser and viewer in JavaScript. Would you be interested in this? That's pretty cool. I'm not currently doing any projects that use JavaScript. I actually don't know JavaScript that well. I believe Jazz Mickle made something similar. She made a utility that it does work with WADs, and it is in a web browser. I think she called it WAD.js. You can search for Jazz Mickle on GitHub, I believe, because she keeps the code for all of her projects and stuff up there. But yeah, people are always... I'm going to turn down this music just a little bit. Yeah. Because I think we've all... If we've ever finished a Doom level before, we've all heard this music before. Okay. Yeah, alright. So I should talk a little more about the level. Yeah, there's tons of these cacos. I kind of want to just leave them to it in their little room. This green slime thing here makes me think it's a secret, but it is not. Cacos blocking my way. Oh, it is sort of a cacophony. I think those might have the same Latin or Greek root. Caco is like monstrous or monstery in, I think it's Latin. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I see what the layout of this is doing. So yeah, a cacodemon is a monster demon, which, you know, good enough for 1993. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get into this techie walled flesh tech room with the red key. This kind of reminds me of a room from Marathon where you have to like jump across these things, only it's a huge, unbelievable pain and a terrible piece of level design, if you don't mind my saying so. Alright, so how do I get up to those pillars? Do I teleport? Yes, I do. Okay, I think probably one of these teleporters will take me up. Is there a reason there's no toilet in the bathroom in jphouse.wad? No, absolutely not. I probably just ran out of time to build it. Yeah, and I can't promise that autobiographical architecture will be a tour de force in video game toilet realism, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, I can't get up to that damn red key. Let me see if I can work my way around here. Nope, I'm just going further and further away. Okay, now we have a yellow key. That's good. Oh yes, and thank you everybody for who joined in my stream this Sunday, like last Saturday, where I streamed the my Quake 1 Ghosts mod. That was cool, and it got a write-up on Rock Paper Shotgun. So yeah, thanks for coming along, for showing up for that. That was fun to do, and I guess I won't be able to do it until the new year, until I'm back, but I do definitely intend to go back and play through episodes 3 and 4 for that mod, and talk some more about American McGee and Sandy Peterson's episodes. Yeah. So this level is a bit mystifying flow-wise. Like it's big. It's, you know, it just keeps on, these hallways just keep on going and going. The hallways themselves are not particularly interesting. We've moved on to a different texture set. The Startan texture set. Which the legend has it, the 4-letter prefix at the beginning of that, of Startan, is Starbase. Back in the very early days of Doom's development. Adrian was doing a Starbase texture set. Which, you know, is accurate. I mean, if you build a base on Mars, that's a star-based, essentially, right? It doesn't need to be in a non-solar system. I mean, does that mean that a base on Earth is a star base? If you were an alien, would a base on Earth be a star base? These are the questions that don't keep me up at night, but... Okay, cool. This is our first outdoor area. We've got our little standard Doom Episode 2 skybox with the red sky and the... I think this is the... These are mountains from digitized stock photo of Mount Zion National Park. I don't know, there was that thread on the Doom World forums where everybody had found all of the stock photos that Doom's textures are taken from. Okay, that was just an outdoor area just to have an outdoor area. I can dig it. And I am bumbling around. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this architecture is just so samey. I'm having a bit of a difficult time. Like, I mean, at least this is a unique shaped room. Kind of get my bearings. If I turn a corner and see that. Okay, and now we've got the plasma gun. What did that do? Oh, it's a teleporter. And it teleports us back up to the little balcony. Oh, cool. This is some sort of mod you're talking about? Okay. Cool, okay. Half-Life mod? Source 2007 modding feel. Yeah, that's a good feel. It's kind of Robert Yang's home turf. Bad early 2007 modding feel. Okay, I feel like I just went through a whole section and came back out, and I'm not actually sure what I gained from it. So that's a bit weird. You know, and now I think I see a secret on the auto map. And I hear some baddies teleporting around. Oh, okay, this is a differently textured section. This really feels like it should be a secret. I'm punching it with my invisible fist, and yet it does not yield. Well, I have no idea if links are allowed. I mean, don't link anything harmful, but, you know, like, whatever Twitch's policy is, and yeah, feel free to Oh, the red key. I saw the red key. There's a yellow door down by the platforming bits where you saw the red key. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's right. And here I am. Oh dear. Ow. Locked in a closet with a cacodemon. It's not what you want to be. Aha! I believe this is the first secret door that I've run into. And it's full of guys. And this invisible demon. Okay, this was just a packed with monstery... This little area was packed with monstery goodness. I'm just going to turn off this music. It's just, you know, it's probably the most repetitive piece of music in Doom 1. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I can't get back up here? It's... Okay. Yeah, once again, not a fan of the blinking lights. Yeah, and then, like, I guess I can... Does this just raise up? Is that all that does? Huh. Well, that feels like some part of... Feels like a flow thing that was kind of orphaned or something. Okay, so let's go around and... Yeah, I went in here, and I don't think this got me anything. I mean, it had this caco and some bullets. So that's... yeah, that marathon map where you're just like, these platforms are way thinner and the jumping is way harder. If I am intended to... I mean, yeah, I guess that's like just barely at the edge of my jumping ability. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a doable jump. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not gonna bang my head against it. Although this is maybe more doable. How do I get back up here? Yeah, weird. Oh, that's another secret. Demons. Yeah, alright. Get a little refresh on our armor. Yeah, this level just isn't as much fun to play. This is from 2005, if you're asking about this map. There we go. Okay, and now we're back here. Yes. Yeah, we're back to that starting area. So, yeah, thus far, having the yellow key does not seem to have gotten me much. Weird ice demons. Okay, well, I'm enjoying the description of this mod. Yeah, and these red key doors, can't do much with that. Interesting. Yeah, it really, like, the beginning of this map really hits you with a lot of stuff that you can't do anything with. It's an odd choice. Okay, and then there's like this little barrier here, and you just have to go around that. Yep, and that's a dead end. This has some of the strangest flow I think I've seen. Okay, so let's go off in this direction, maybe. Yep, I cleaned out this room. I went into here. it definitely feels like I missed something here. What's that? That's a curious little feature. That seems like it's going to pop open. Yeah, I like the way that these spaces flow into one another. And I always like getting a look at the sky when the visuals have been kind of bland. Oh, okay. This is somewhere we haven't been before. And what is it? Sometimes you just gotta blow up a barrel to clear a hallway. Weird. This is just like a whole little empty section of the map. Like, did the mapper just build this and then forget about it, maybe? Or baffling. Okay, well, I think there's another door that's it's the mirror twin of this one. So let's see if. Okay, this area looks decorated. Yeah, I almost feel like we're exploring a partially unfinished map or something. Okay. Where does this take us? Whoa! Good armor and a BFG. That was... Okay, I feel like that was like we were rewarded. Like the pacing of this whole little bit was weird, but I feel like we were definitely rewarded for that little exploration. Yeah, I agree that the texture variety is absolutely hurting the level. Yeah, it really seems like this thing is going to pop open, but maybe it's just a teleport ambush little chamber that I don't know. Okay. Okay, we've been in here. Where have I missed, then? I still don't have a red key. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, 2005, there were absolutely better tools around. I mean, yeah, Doom Builder Mark I was around. You know, and I think some of the stuff we're seeing, some of the deco styles and stuff that we're seeing in this map is benefiting from a tool like that. Although I don't know for certain. I think the author mentioned another non-Doom Builder. It's not like Doom Builder was the only good level editor at this time, but, you know, level editors were decent in 2005. I made a decent Doom level in 2009, I guess, so... Okay, so, yeah, I really want to know what the deal with this room is. Like, I went and I did all that stuff in... Okay, so I couldn't make this jump, but this feels like a much shorter jump. So I'll bet I could make this if I got around to that side. But then I'm honestly not sure that I could make this jump, and that's where the red key is. So, yeah, and then this thing really seems like this is the far side of that little platform I lowered. It's just mystifying. I don't know. Okay, let me have one more look in here. Yeah, there's no... I don't see a red key. So these little around the door nooks. Nothing doing. It does very much seem like the ground is supposed to rise and make a bridge. I'm almost beginning to suspect that this level is broken. Because I went through all this other stuff, you know? I really did. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm a bit tempted to just like cheat over to it. Yeah, sure. This is what I'm doing. Just in the interests of moving along and, you know, getting to the good stuff. Okay, so now how do I get back to... How do I get back to... Okay, I think I can go here. And then I can go here. Oh. Yeah. Very, very confusing. Okay. Okay, now that's the blue key. Okay. And now we've looped around, and clearly the point of that little area was just to get the blue key. Yep, that seems pretty straightforward. And now we can go up here. So yeah, I don't know if we were meant to do like this flippin' massive like quest to get the red key after the yellow. What does this do? Okay. Puts us in a new space. Oh, okay. All right. This brought down this wall, so that explains what that was doing there for us. But yeah, now we've already gone through this. And that was the only blue door in the map. Weird. Alright, I hear some monsters. What is that? That actually looks like the level exit. Yeah, it's got a gray teleporter base, which in the id design language just uses the, let's see, Slime Room had something new open up. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could go check that out. Alright, so I think I'm trying to get into... Alright, yeah, like that's a secret door. Huh, wild. Are there any secrets along here? This would seem to be where... Yeah, and man, that really seems like it's going to open up and give me a way into the home stretch. Oh, somebody open a door there? Somebody wandering in? Okay. Okay, yes, let's go into the... What's causing these doors to open? Makes me a bit paranoid. Okay, this is the... Alright, this was the slime room. It gives us a rocket launcher. Oh, okay, okay, so that was just a whole little secret arc, only it wasn't a secret. Yeah, I felt like I accidentally played this level backwards or something somehow, even though I don't think I did. So that's really weird. I've now got all the keys, and I can see what I'm pretty sure is the exit, but I just have no idea how to get at it. Yeah, this weird little duct type thing running along the ceiling. This is a bummer, because I mean I feel like you could probably gussy this level up and give it use this same layout and just give it different monster placements and then just kind of make some of the direction stuff clearer, and then it could actually be pretty playable. Okay, I'm just explicitly cheating now, just because I want to know Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely the... Okay, what? Oh, is this... Wait, where did this put me? Oh, okay. So going through that teleporter opens up this thing. This is mystifying. Yeah, this level probably would play a little better with Keymaster. Okay, there's 2 exits. Such weird design choices. Yeah, okay. Alright, well I think this is it, and I think we've killed off just about everybody in this level. Well, yeah. That was definitely not the most satisfying thing to play through. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's some secrets back towards that way that we missed. And yeah, it's possible that one of those has a switch that would have raised up those bridges or something and given us the red key. So yeah, that's a weird one. Wait, what? This isn't... Okay, this isn't a that isn't an exit switch. Okay, this level is weird to the bitter end, I guess. I give up. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what the exit for this level is. All right, just to satisfy my final bit of curiosity, I'm going to fly through the level, and then I'm going to get back here and explore the one little bit of the level that I didn't find, that I didn't get into. And it's possible that everything will become clear, and that I'll be like, oh yeah, I just... Okay, so that... Oh, jeez, okay. What's this? Alright, just another pointless little side room. Okay, that lets me into there. Okay, and with that, I believe I have explored everything. But let's have a peek at... Ah! Okay, yeah, no, that didn't raise these up. This is just... Yeah, okay, I give up. Wow, weird. Let's see what the reviews on this thing say. Force your way through. Wolfenstein feel, but a lot stinking harder to stay alive. Okay. The same damn gray stone everywhere. Yes, agreed. And the interconnected layout is way too maze-ish to save it. Super boring. Yeah, I agree. Oh, this is originally from 1994. Okay, it was uploaded in 2005. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it's either from... Yeah, depending, it's either from December 9th, 1994, or September 12th, 1994. The exit switch doesn't work. Makes progression confusing sometimes. Having to backstep into teleporters to proceed. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, that's a weird one. Okay, well, I'm definitely willing to cut this map a bit more slack if it's from 1994. Bad flow is still bad flow, you know, so that's not... So, I don't know. Yeah, that was just sort of confusing, and it ends with a head scratcher. But, you know, I guess just people... You know, they would build a level and then upload it when they got bored back in the day. And yeah, maybe this author went on to bigger and better things. Okay, well, that one wasn't super great. Let's hit random file again and see if we can get something more interesting. Okay, this is a deathmatch pack, Fraudium Frank Frag. Yep, not top rated. Random file. Spaced by WAD Wednesday. Your space frigate is attacked and disabled, and you are the only survivor of your crew, unless you're playing co-op. The bad guys are teleporting aboard what's left of your ship, and your only chance is to grab your weapons and teleport down to the nearest planet, which happens to also be infested with baddies. Okay. Okay, so this is another level. This is a bummer, because the upload date of this is May of 2005, but actually this is another... I'm glad I looked at the date, because this is from June of 94, it seems like. So, yeah, let's definitely jump into this. I like that there's a little narrative setup. Let's check out Wade Tweedy's Spaced, which I assume will have nothing to do with the 90s TV show of the same name. But if it does, so much the better. E1M1. Okay. And actually, let's see if the author included some custom music. Nope. Okay, a bunch of map errors when we load up here. Okay, and we're at the helm of a little... We're in the cockpit of a little spaceship, maybe. I always appreciate when level designers do that kind of setup. We got some blinking lights. Got these little rooms in here. Give us a pretty nice reserve of ammo. Oh, and a little chain gun chamber. And ooh, what is this? This looks like a teleporter. Nope. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, now we're down on the planet. And let me just make a quick check here to see if, just on the off chance that they're using... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Just on the off chance that they're using a custom sky, which I always appreciate. Cool. Yeah, this already looks more promising than the last one. It's got some green marble hell stuff. I love these holographic eyeball candle things. Are one of my favorite decorations in Doom. It's like somebody conducted a demonic ritual or something. Alright, we get the backpack straight away. Ooh, and I like these trees. This sort of feels like a lobby of some sort of corporate building. Ooh, and we got a nice slime pit here with a soul sphere in it. Yeah, this is already feeling cool. Ow. Ooh, what I want to know about these pulsing red things is this going to... Okay, no, it does not deal damage to me. The way that the upside-down cross arch in E2M1 deals damage to you. I always thought that was a cute touch. I think that was Sandy Peterson kind of trying to create this Hellgate kind of feel. Cool. Alright, yeah, and then we get up to here. And if this were Vanilla Doom, we would absolutely be blocked right here. But we can kind of stand on this tree, but I don't think we're supposed to, so we won't. Okay. So... Oh, getting a little BSP error. That must be one of those line errors. Yeah, we can see through to the sky. Is there anything more we can do in this outdoor area? Doesn't look like it. Because I have to check these two barrels here, because sometimes putting a barrel on a nondescript section of wall to suggest that there's a secret there. That's a pretty classic move. I think that's an E1M4. Or no, E1M5. That looks like a secret. Oh, did I miss this the first time? Okay, cool. This lets us down into the slime pit area. Get our soul sphere. Okay, and that lowers that same thing. Now we can lower this. Yeah, so I like the sense that I'm always a fan of pulsing light plus slime. It's a little bright, but I appreciate that. Oh, but it doesn't seem to be dealing damage to us. Fine, okay. But yeah, it definitely feels like we're getting into the backstagey kind of guts of this area. All right, got some hanging bodies. This is apparently like a stock photograph of Mussolini. It's painted. It's a painted over version of a stock of the classic photograph of Mussolini and maybe one of his subordinates or something getting strung up. So that's kind of a grimmer than normal bit of trivia. Cool. Yeah, I dig all the like freaky pulsing light stuff going on. Like it's a bit much, but I like that it's creating some kind of weird, you know, effect. Oh, geez. Okay, now we've got a Baron. We do not have much to take him on with. I'm gonna hide here, and let's see. This looks like it might be a little teleporter. Can I escape by hitting this? Yes. Okay. So maybe I wasn't even meant to fight that Baron. And now we've teleported into a completely different area. I'm digging this. This level is, you know, it's going through some different movements, different styles. I'm just, you know, I kind of have... I think after playing that last level, I'm just happy to see like some more alternation and texturing and ceiling heights and stuff like that. And you know, yeah, this level does seem like it came out... Ooh, look at that. We've got a classic little arrow made of power-ups pointing the way. I don't know. Yeah, we got to do something with that. All right, now they're starting to mix in some green marble. Perhaps hinting at a more hellish part of the level. Alright. Yeah, they're keeping us plenty topped off. I think this was made for... This is pretty typical 1994 difficulty, and that like they just dole out way too much stuff because they're assuming that you're aiming and using numpad. I was really kind of hoping that, like, you know, with the green marble stuff coming in, I was sort of hoping that through this door there would be like more of a hell texture themed space. Just because I always like it in Doom levels when there's a portal from one aesthetic into the other, and then it like fully commits to it, and so it's like you really are passing into like an area that's been corrupted or changed, or just, you know, like the shift feels very deeply felt in the map's layout. Alright, well, I just killed that Baron with a chain gun. I hope that was... I doubt I'll regret it. Whoa. Yeah, now we're in a room that is dominated, I would say, by probably one of the more obscure, underused Doom textures. The like red line on a slime wall thing. It's alphabetically near the top, and some editors display AA Stinky and AA Shitty, the never seen debug textures. They display it as this, even though it is not that. But yeah, it's always a weird... Yeah, we've got like a cobblestone rock ceiling. I don't know if this is supposed to be... Yeah, we got hell torches. It's just weird. This is weird. Okay, and that's an exit door. Jump down from one was the armor or arrow. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so how do we get up? Okay, so maybe... I don't know what AA Stinky... I mean, AA Stinky is not supposed to render. But if it does, right? I mean, like there is some data there in the WAD. Okay. All right, so we get in here. Cool. Okay. And then is this the end? It probably is. Okay, yeah, there are no secrets in this level, and there's 4 enemies left. I don't know where they might be, but yeah, this was a pretty cool map. It feels like pretty episode 1 themed in terms of how it uses slime and stuff, but yeah, it did its own thing. I like the cute little spaceship thing at the beginning. Yeah, now we're back in E1M2. Cool. That was neat. Good job, Wade Tweedy with Spaced. Yeah. DEU 5.21. That would have been the editor that you used back in the day. Yes, and Heretic AA Stinky was Bad Patch, and that actually did have some sort of little graphic associated with it. I looked that up recently. Okay, we've maybe got time for another one, so let's hit random file again. Pool2.wad from 1996 by Tanner McCarran. Description: look for skulls on the wall in a big dark room. Skulls that like that just being like an exclamation. Skulls that, yeah. Skulls that don't line up with the rest are doors. Outside in the forest is a favorite place for battles. This game evolved through many versions. One of my favorites. That's a sort of interestingly cryptic description. Alright, it's E2M1. And yeah, let's jump in. This seems like it might be a short one. Pool2.wad. Okay. Pool. Well, there it is. We've got the namesake right off the bat. And a shotgun. Yep. This almost feels like it could be like an indoor swimming pool, like at a hotel or something. I mean, except for, you know, the pulsing blood floor and the weird lion gargoyles and the wooden ceiling texture. Well, a hotel might have that. Whoa. This is a weird room. I like it. And yes, it does have skulls. And I think, yeah, there's probably, yep, and that's a door. So yeah, on the one hand, this feels pretty basic, but it's also kind of like sloppy in a way that looks cool. You know, like this is just a weird room to have made in Doom. This is like the edge of a gate, of like a fencing texture that, you know, isn't supposed to be used on solid walls. So just really unusual texturing choices. I would almost think if the README hadn't prepared us, I would almost think that it was accidental or there was a bug or something, but nope. Okay, we can get in there. Whoa! Another really huge room. Okay, this is just going to be one of those levels that has huge spaces and you just go and sweep them up. This actually feels a bit like, this feels a little bit like a room in Betray.wad, which is one of the truly terrible secret levels included with the original Xbox version of Doom 3, I guess. Only vaguely, though. You don't need to play Betray.wad. WAD Smoosh does support it, so that if you have it, you can access a crummy, poorly implemented secret. But yeah. Anyway, okay, yeah, alright, so yeah, there's more of these tech columns, and yeah, we got blue tech stuff, and the famous pillars. Okay, some, yeah, it does sound like maybe that, yeah, the author of this used this as a deathmatch map with friends, and then also just added monsters to it, because, you know, why not? Very common thing to do. these little narrow hallways seem really quite bad to have in a deathmatch map, but, you know, like, deathmatch was barely even a word in 1994, so, you know, I'll cut them some slack. And if these friends enjoyed playing it, then, you know, I think that's worth something right there. Okay, that was a little, that did something. Alright, something just closed, so maybe if we run over here, is this an extra secret-y secret? Yeah, that's true, and I do love the idea of map design being like a collaborative process among friends. I think that was something that Doom was honestly pretty good. Oh, and then now all the lights are on in here. Yeah, I think Doom was pretty good for that. Like, Doom, you could be pretty collaborative, just because, like, the barriers to entry... I mean, like, using a level editor was pretty approachable. I mean, despite that early generation of level editors being pretty primitive, they were still just, you know, a DOS application that you could load up a level and kind of tell what you were looking at, and just, you know, smash some sectors together, and you'd have a little 3D space. So, yeah. Okay, so where are we going? I mean, this this does definitely feel like just disconnected areas joined by boxy hallways. So I'm wondering if there is a progression we're meant to follow here, like how we jump on that. How do we get through this level? Text-based level editor. You know, I'm not actually sure. Oh, cool. Okay, in a new area. I mean, the very first WAD, like, player-created WAD file was created in a hex editor, just from somebody who had figured out enough of the specs to make, you know, a basic level. Yeah, and I don't know if there were any text-based level editors. I think people were pretty keen to do it with a GUI. A graphical interface from pretty early, but I don't know. Nowadays there's something called WAD-C, which is like a code-based language for generating shapes in Doom levels. I haven't tried it myself, and it seems like a really different kind of a brain herder way to make levels, but, you know, I imagine if you spend enough time to get good with it, you could probably do some really interesting stuff. And of course you could probably write a really powerful level generator in it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, alright, so yeah, we're just continuing to find more spaces. And yeah, I constantly feel like I'm just stumbling into, you know, a secret, or, you know, I'm not coming in the way I'm intended to, or something. The ridiculous prevalence of health and blue armor suggests to me that this was a deathmatch level, and that this was made before, or that this level was made before the patch that added respawning items, the Deathmatch 2 flag, or before these authors had access to it. But yeah. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think this is a deathmatch level, so maybe it doesn't even have an exit. I've killed 60 of the 69 monsters in the level. And what's in here? This is just a weird behind-the-scenes hallways. A lot of deathmatch levels did have these kinds of, like, weird, you know, when they would want to create connectivity between one part of the map and the other. You know, a lot of times you would get a weird, tight hallway like this. Just because that's just the quickest way to carve it out in the editor. And I can't jump in here. Guess I'll kill this guy. So yeah, this is almost like monster as environmental hazard. Like, you can't actually jump down into this area, but you have to pass through. And don't dawdle, because this Baron is just going to take pot shots at you. Not really deck 14 as far as DM maps go. Nope. It is not. And I don't see where an exit switch is. So yeah, we might be just trapped in here forever. Let me let's see. Have we seen everything that this map has to offer? Let's see. Okay, it looks like there's a whole other, like there's another room out in the void here. I'm just going to cheat into it just to satisfy my curiosity as to where the last... Whoa! Okay, there is a big open space with a bunch of trees and a slime fountain wall. A bunch of shotgunners. Cool, okay. Yeah, this is just a big outdoor area. I imagine this is kind of fun to, like, run around and... Okay, so... Huh. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, how one gets into that, like, legitimately. Yeah, maybe you teleport in here and then you open it up and now you're out here. I don't know. So yeah, like, I don't know. These kinds of maps with these sort of inscrutable secrets or something, you know, you kind of feel like you're overhearing a joke, an inside joke between friends at a bar or something, you know? Like, how was I supposed to get in here normally? Maybe I wasn't supposed to. Maybe it's a deathmatch. Like, it's possible that their deathmatch only starts in here. Because there are teleporters out of it, so if there's a DM spawn point in here, then maybe that's how you get in here. Yeah, so that's that's pool 2. I like that we spawned in next to a pool. That's something you can hang your hat on. 1 vote, 3 out of 5 stars, no comments. Single player, yes. Co-op player, co-op, yes. So yeah, I think this is really like a DM level that the author was playing with their friends, and they just decided to throw some monsters in. Outside in the forest is a favorite place for battles. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we were there. That was a forest. It had a bunch of trees. This game evolved through many versions. One of my favorites. Date finished. July 12th, 1994, I guess. So yeah. Dark 2, Flop, Pit, Pogo, Sev 3, Be Happy, Hex, Grind, etc. Okay, this author apparently did a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, huh. Okay, well, I think that's... I don't know if I necessarily have the energy for another one. I've got to pack my suitcase, and so that I'm ready for my trip. But yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I don't know. We played a mix, and this last... Yeah, Spaced was pretty cool, at least. Force Your Way Through, yeah, that was just kind of a head-scratcher. And Pool was... Yeah, that's sort of... Yeah, I don't know. There was some interesting things about that. Well, okay, so yeah, I guess this is the last WAD Wednesday of the year. I'll be back the week of... I guess I'll be back not next week and not the week after that, but the week after that. So the second week of January, I should be back here and streaming, hopefully. But yeah, I hope that you have a nice holiday, if you're having one, and that your 2018 gets off to a good start. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, etc. All right, good night.